Welcome back to the Rice and Slice Golf Show podcast. My name is Theo. Gentlemen, by the side of me, Chenji Meng. Welcome back, Chenji. How's it going?
Good sir, good sir. How are you?
Mate, you've been traveling. You've been going round the world, mate. By around the world, I mean like literally to like a close European country. But that's
like a close European country within 2 hours, and that I have a visa for. So
yeah. A European country that allows Chenji to visit them. That's the one.
Like literally, you'd be surprised how many countries I'm like I cannot travel. But I mean, dude,
no, I'm not surprised. I won't be surprised at all.
It's like, who let these dodgy people in? Why did this country let this person in? Like,
yeah, I would not be surprised.
This country would be so much better without Chenji's presence.
But dude, you've been around. Oh, first of all, happy late birthday, because this is the first podcast we're doing after your birthday. Or
Thank you.
How old are you now, Chenji? Are you 30 yet?
I'm an old geezer now, mate. I'm an old geezer.
Okay, how old? Like 29, 28?
Yeah, like 21 years old, dude.
Okay, all right then. All right.
Okay, let's do a giveaway. Who who out of the readers can guess how old I am?
That is the shittest giveaway. What a crap competition. Let's do a giveaway. I'm sure I can Google Chenji Meng right now and like a bunch of stuff. Like search warrants or whatever will come up on Google. Chenji.
Oh shit, you're right. Literally, like Interpol has a notice on me, and it's got my date of birth, description, and my
Dude, you've got 2,100 followers on LinkedIn. I honestly, I have no idea.
Why are you stalking me live on TV? This is crazy,
dude. Funny story. Going back to COVID, I just met Chenji. I don't even know. I think I've told you this, but this was years ago. I've just met Chenji, and we got quite friendly. We were playing golf quite often together, and then COVID it was like the downfall of COVID, and then there was like a big hit of COVID cases again. Chenji caught COVID. I haven't heard from Chenji in like a whole week. Keep in mind, the reason why we kind of started the podcast was because me and Chenji would talk every single day via text or face-to-face about golf and everything golf. So not hearing from Chenji for a whole week was big, like massive. So I was like, what's going on? So I'm messaging Chenji like, hey, Chenji, you okay? And I know you got COVID. So I'm getting worried. 1 day goes by, 3 days go by, 5 days, and I'm like, there's nothing. Like Chenji hadn't even seen the message. So I start to get a little bit worried, like, what's wrong with Chenji? Is he okay? Is he going to work? Is everything okay? Keep in mind, all his family's in China. He has nobody over here. I used to live about 15, 20 minutes away from him. So I'm like, what do? I don't know his girlfriend's number at the time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I go on Google. I Google Chenji's name. And that's when I find out like all of Chenji's history. I find Chenji on LinkedIn. Keep in mind, I don't even know what LinkedIn is or how it works. I never needed to. And then I found the name of his work, and I called his work saying, "Hey," like a worried, like a girlfriend, like, "Hey, my name is Theo. I'm friends with Chenji. Just want to make sure that everything's okay and he's still alive, because I haven't heard from him in like a week." And then, the woman was like, "Yes, yeah, he's fine. He's just at home. He's really, really sick." And on that same day, after I called, Chenji messaged me, goes, "Hey, dude, sorry, I haven't messaged back. I've been really bad. I've been really sick with COVID." But yeah, so, your LinkedIn profile, it didn't save your life because you were fine. But,
well,
mate, look at the hurdles I had to go through to make sure that you were okay. I just didn't want you to.
All I have to say is I love you, bro.
I love you too, man. I mean, I was worried about you. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay. So,
see, who says I don't have any family in here? I've got family.
Well, that's it. I don't know what started the conversation. Oh, your birthday. It doesn't. I need to log into LinkedIn. I don't have an account.
Dude, don't worry. I literally just remembered. You can literally Google my birthday online. So forget about it. No more giveaway. Thank you very much. Saved me like $2.
Chenji Meng birthday.
Oh my god! Stop stalking me live on like the podcast. I can't believe it.
I'm trying to find so many things about you. Oh, missing birthday. Your birthday is missing from your LinkedIn profile, dude. You need to put it on. Anyway,
why do I need to put it on?
You're either 29 or 30 or 28.
I'm 30, man.
Are you actually?
Yeah, what's what?
Oh wow! I thought you were 29. So wow, so 30 years old, big man. Well done, you.
30. Well, made it this far, right?
Can't
get any worse from here.
I think you've been doing all right so far, mate. You've been doing okay.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, it's
You know, when I first turned
so far so
30,
good.
this is not an exaggeration. The day after I turned 30, my like knee started hurting. I'm like, my back started hurting. And like, I noticed I was getting a tiny bit more tired when I was walking up the stairs. Has that been the case for you? Or was that just like a one-off thing for me?
Bro, the first hour of the first day of my 30th like life,
Yeah.
I woke up for, like having slept through the night on the couch.
So your back was killing you already.
My back was killing me.
Yeah,
I had
it's
huge
like,
shoulder. Dude, my shoulder was dead. Like my left shoulder was gone.
yeah.
Like I had to take a paracetamol for the headache, which to be fair had a double whammy effect because it also cured my little shoulder ache.
There you go, mate. Happy days. Yeah,
Mate, seriously, I remember my 20th birthday. I could you could give me anything. I could have taken anything.
You could have stayed up for like 48 hours and you would have been completely fine, still gone to work, still done whatever you need to do. But 30, man, it's different. It hits you different.
It's yeah, seriously.
But it's all right, mate. Welcome to the 30s club. I can't say it's not. We're not halfway there. We're nowhere near halfway there. Surely, I think.
No, nowhere near.
I think.
But
I think at 40.
I will say. I don't know about you though, right? Like, because obviously you've turned 30, 10 years.
10 years ago.
Than I have. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, you've turned 30 like 2 years ago, right? And I don't know. Like, did it give you like a moment, like a sudden moment of I need to take care of my body kind of thing? Like,
no,
I don't know. Like,
I mean, clearly you've seen me naked, Chenji. I look like I look like a melted candle, Chenji. No.
Well.
No,
but that's
fair play. I wish that happened to me. It hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it will, because what happens is once, like, because I weigh myself, I don't know, once a month. There's days where, because I obviously because of work, I wear the same uniform every single day. So if I put weight on, I can tell because I'm wearing the same clothes every single day, whether it's trousers or whether it's like my top or whatever. So whenever I put weight on, whenever I exceed like a limit, that's when I'm like, okay, let's calm it down a little bit. Let's not eat this. Or saying that, look, right next to me, Chenji, there's a massive Galaxy bar just waiting to get demolished. This is not what I should be putting in my body, but I can't help it, man. I love it. Oh, here we go.
I mean, what's right next to
Chinese
me is literally
Galaxy
like
bar.
one. No, it's like some Japanese pill that apparently helps you digest alcohol. So you need to take one before you drink alcohol.
I like that.
What's also next to me is like vitamin gummy bears.
They're really nice, actually.
Mate.
Every time I come, I always grab a few. They're really good.
I know.
No, yeah, it's just I'm glad and I'm happy that you've kind of had that realization and you're like, yes, new year, new me kind of thing. And because to be fair,
only took 30 years. Only took 30 years, mate.
Listen, whatever. It is what it is. But I don't know, man. Like I see people around me, they bust their balls at the gym, and I'm like, I see them like without a top, and I'm like, is that it? Like you go gym 5 days a week, and this is all you have to show for it. And they're like eating clean and they're eating healthy, and I'm like, it just doesn't seem like fun to me. I've tried about 5 times to start going to the gym. I can't keep going for more than 2 months. I get sore, I get aches. I'm like sore for the next 3-4 days, and then I have to go back again, and I can't do the one like what I wanted to do. This is the laziest, worst excuse. But I'm like, give me golf every day, and I'm happy. To be fair, I quite enjoy lifting weights, but it's the aftermath and the time and the period it takes. I'm like, I haven't got time for that, man. So, dude, a pure gym opened literally a stone throw away from my house, and I'm still not going. I'm like, I signed up, obviously. I got the early bird special, but obviously I went once. Literally, I went once, and that was it.
Mate, like when I got my first gym membership, like in my life, I literally I had it for 1 year and I did not go a single time. I literally the only time I went in there was to get signed up.
And then the second time you had a membership, it was my membership. You were using my number.
It literally was. And then I went there once, and then you cancelled your membership. I'm like,
I did. I was like, dude, listen, I
can't believe you're the reason I'm not going to the gym.
Oh yeah, that was me. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But 30, man, it's all right. I mean,
but dude, I mean, as I kind of said, like the last time we had an episode, right? I was like, I've already started this year taking a lot more, taking care of my health.
Yeah.
And as I said, I'm in the process of getting rid of my trolley. I'm going to start just carrying a bag right now.
Yeah.
Right. I think, it's a great exercise. And I really use golf as a good excuse for not just to kind of like for your mental health, but also for your physical health.
Yeah.
I've been trying to actually maximize the number of calories that I can burn by playing golf.
So instead
and
of
the way I
walking
do this
slow,
is like
are you walking like quite fast to from ball to ball?
No, so basically, instead of hitting the hitting the fairway straight every single time, I
Right.
just intentionally hit like a big hook or a
Ah,
slice, so it literally goes like into the bushes and like all the whatever stuff, so I can get more steps in, right? Because
I love it. I love it,
the
man. That's so smart.
like
Very good.
yes, seriously, like I
Wow.
literally hit an intentional slice
Yeah.
just so I can go to the other fairway.
Yeah.
It's still a fairway hit according to professional,
Terms.
scoring
Yes,
methods,
yes,
right?
yes,
So I can still hit a fairway even though it's not the right one, but I just get the extra steps in, and then I get to walk back, right? And then I hit another hook onto the left fairway. So basically, I never stay. Like the key about cardio and exercising at golf is to always hit a slice followed by a hook, followed by a slice, followed by a hook. Because then you get to zigzag around the course and you get to burn some calories, man.
Dude, honestly, what you're saying makes so much sense because about 3 years ago when I first started playing golf, I was a lot skinnier. And I think it's actually because I was slicing it and hooking it everywhere. And because I had to like walk around, walk forward, walk backwards, trying to find my ball, whatever. But now that I'm playing half decent golf, I don't do that much walking. So that's why I've put on a bit of weight. Now that you mention it, mate, it's crazy.
Seriously. Like,
wow, yeah.
Now we know why. I saw you naked last time, and I didn't see you naked when I first met you, but I've seen you naked last time, and it wasn't great.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't great.
I think we can only. You've got golf to blame. You should be.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah,
seriously, one simple trick, guys, it's gonna change your life.
It's crazy
in your golf game.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Do you want a good body, or do you want to be good at golf?
I mean, I chose the golf. You chose the body, mate.
How will we have to do this on a straight face?
Look, it's good. I'm going to clip that, and hopefully it goes viral of people like just hating on us, like without context. They're like, "What the guy?" I was like, "Oh yeah, let's start a podcast. Just start chatting shit." Have you been playing much golf?
But to be fair, like I've been. I mean, to be fair, like in all seriousness, right? I mean, I've been trying to figure out ways so I can burn extra calories in the golf course, right? So like literally, as I was, whenever there's a hill, I try to climb up, like running up, right, whilst carrying my, 14, 15 kilogram bag.
Yeah.
And just kind of always like if there's like an easier way, I always try to go the harder way, right?
What you need to do is come to Derby and just become a member at Chevin. And walk the course with a backpack on your with a golf bag on your back. I promise you'll be ready for like an ultra marathon by the end of the season, dude. That's just 11 holes. The first 10 holes you're just climbing mountains. It is such a hard walk.
Yeah, I mean, I've played there once, and it's like
same.
literally seriously horrible.
The course itself is really, really nice, but the walk up is horrible. It's so steep. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm planning on playing it again once the weather kind of gets a bit better. But I'm looking forward to it. But I think buggies. I'm going to get a buggy for that round. Have you been playing much golf?
Not too much really, because I've been away, right?
Dude, your microphone's really low.
I mean, I haven't been playing a lot of golf, right? But obviously, like I did play yesterday, and it was good to be back. But like I said, I actually feel the difference. Like 3 months of good working out, good health, relatively healthy eating habits.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember when I first started playing golf, right, and just it's and this is not doesn't compare to when you used to use carry one of those super heavy Costco Callaway bags. I mean, I've had the same carry bag for like ages.
Yeah.
But when I first started playing golf and I would carry 18 holes, I would feel exhausted afterwards, right? Like literally exhausted.
I was exactly the same.
Yeah, but you just get used to it. Like, I've been literally carrying all winter. I've been carrying a lot in the summer as well. Like last summer, I'm gonna carry all of this summer, right? I'm barring a couple of rounds maybe with the boys and with the buggy.
Yeah.
But I tracked myself. I walked 20,000 steps yesterday, right? Because I was trying to literally try to go everywhere. I'm trying to help everybody find their balls if they lose anything.
So you did 20,000 steps just on golf?
Just on golf.
That's really good. On Saturday, it's funny because we had the conversation with Jack and Harry. I did. Was it Saturday? Saturday night, we went to the pub across the road from where I work after work, and I was checking my Apple Watch, and I did 20,000 steps but that's
Wow.
18 holes of golf plus work afterwards. That was just under 20. So that's really good going, dude.
Yeah. So like, just, and I didn't feel anything. I could like easily walk another 18 holes.
Keep in mind, though, your golf course at Moore Park is quite flat. It's not that steep and that hilly. No?
Not really. No, actually, like, I mean, it's compared to obviously Shevin and other like really hilly courses.
No, there is a few holes. You're right. There's a few holes where it's a bit like downhill and uphill.
It still goes up and down.
Yeah,
still goes up and down, like in many places. I mean, the first hole you go up a little bit and up, down a little bit, and then up a little bit. The 11th hole, that's like the huge, like going down, going up, right? And I try to like,
is that the drivable par 4? Was that the 10?
No, it's not. It's not drivable. It's the high course, right? It's not really drivable, but it's like a huge, like, what's it called, down slope.
Yeah.
And then whenever I try to like go up, I try to like just run up.
Yeah.
And then I don't catch my breath, and then I obviously duff my chip, and then that's why my game is horrible. It's because the exercise, the things you sacrifice. Seriously.
That's it, man.
You can't be good at golf and try to make it an exercise.
Yeah, I mean, over winter, obviously, where I play, I can only carry, so hence why I bought like a decent carry bag where it wasn't very heavy. But over the winter, the 11, 12, and 13th hole at my golf course, they were closed for like literally the first time I played it this year was on Saturday, just gone. And those 3 holes are the worst 3 holes for like carrying a bag. It's just down, steep down, and then massive hills, and then down again, and then up. And it's just like the 3 worst like collection of golf holes ever on a golf course, just consecutive. And I was quite glad. Like every time I would drive to the like the entrance, it would say hole 11 to 13 closed, and I'm like, yes. First of all, early round, we're only playing like 15 holes, happy days. I get to finish 45 minutes before. I can have a full English breakfast, which I probably shouldn't be, but I can have an English breakfast. I can have a drink with the boys and just not rush to go home. But secondly, because the 3 holes that I always close are the holes that are like the worst to walk in, are the horrible to walk. But on Saturday, I was like, oh yeah, we heard that those 3 holes were closed again. So I'm like, oh well, okay, I'm not taking my trolley back. I'm not taking my trolley with me because I can just easily walk the course. We get there and they're like, oh yeah, all 18 holes are open today. And I'm like, instead of being happy, I'm like, damn, I have to walk up and down those hills with that carry bag on my back, and I can't be bothered. But it wasn't that bad. It's like you said. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a little bit out of breath because even the par 3s, the winter par 3s at Ashbourne, they're like half the distance, and they have like a winter tee, which actually changed the layout of the hole, and they were really decent par 3s. It wasn't like 200 yards, they made it 100 yards straight down. No, it was like 120 yards, but to the right. So you had like trees to go through. So it was like a completely different hole. And both par 3s that they changed, they went from like 170 yards to 100, and then from 200 yards to 130. But there were still difficult par 3s. But the walking distance from the actual tee to the winter tee, it was nowhere near, man. So playing those holes properly again, then walking the extra 3, oh mate, it ruined me. I was ready to go home that day. But on Saturday, it was the first like proper competition of the year, and it was a 4-ball better ball. So it was like 4 people and Stableford points, and it's basically the way it works is the 2 best scores of the 4 get written down. And it was me, Jack, Harry, and one of Harry's workmates that he works with, still a member at Ashbourne. So, dude, we ended up playing. Do you want to have a guess? And on average, don't go overboard, don't go crazy. On average, how many points do you think? I don't know how to put this. From 4 players, if you're going to count the 2 best scores, what do you think a good score would be?
For 2 players?
Yes.
Like an average? Yeah.
So out of me, you, Jack and Harry are playing golf, yeah? And only the 2 best scores are going to go down. What can you like name me?
Almost like a scramble? No.
No. It's Stableford points. So 36 points, you're scoring level par.
Yeah.
Not level par, but to your handicap. You're playing to your handicap if you've got 36 points.
Yeah. So, I mean, so the average of both scores?
Yes.
40.
So 80 points.
Yeah, 80 points.
Dude, we got 88 points.
No way.
to the point where we genuinely believe that we've played so well. Like our average, like our lowest score in a whole would be a 4, so a par.
Crazy.
Like two out of the 4
four's
people.
not a par. 3's a par. No, pars are 2.
Exactly. So I get a par. That's 2 points.
So of course, yeah,
you get a par. That's 2 points, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, it's doable. You just need all 4 of you to play decent golf. Keep in mind, my handicap is 13, and it's definitely dropping. And they're not, even though we're playing comps every single week, they won't let us put the cards in. So our scores don't go towards our handicap, which is fair play because of like where the tees are and everything. So our handicap, my handicap is 13. It needs to drop. It hasn't dropped, obviously. Jack's handicap is 12. It needs to drop. It hasn't dropped. Harry's handicap is 26. He's nearly 27. And over the past like 4 months, he's been playing really good golf. So he's definitely, if mine needs to drop, dude, his needs to drop by like, I don't know, like at least 8 shots, right?
Yeah.
So, it was only a matter of time. So it was us 4 playing golf. And it just has so happened that all 4 of us played really good. The Bez.
Bandits.
But well, yeah, that's what I'm like. Are people going to actually think that we've cheated because we've shot so high? It could have been an 89. Oh. It could have been an 89 of only. I had a 6-inch tap in for par on the 18th, and I missed it. And that could have been like for 89 points. So I got a bogey for 88 points. Bez, we were on a par 4. He chips it in, but not only a chip in, it was like a 40-yard chip, and he had 1 bounce, and the second bounce was in the cup. Like is what you see on like the PGA Tour. Not even like a roll in. It was just 1 bounce, and I was like, oh my God. 1 bounce straight in. I was like, oh, that was incredible. But 88 points, and we're still waiting. I spoke to Steve, the pro at Ashbourne. I messaged him on Saturday night. I was like, hey, like, dude, what's going on? How are we looking? And then he was like, by the time that I left, by the time that he left the golf course, we were clear, like we were 10 points ahead of everybody. So I'm hoping. I mean, dude, it's like this. Like for 15 minutes, there was like hail getting like we was pissing it down with rain. There was hail going on. Thankfully, it was on a par 3. So, for us, for everybody else, obviously they weren't on a par 3. But it was pretty good, man. It was good fun. We had a great time. 88 points. I'm hoping we won. I'd be pretty angry if we lost, and not angry. I would be pretty disappointed if we lost, and I'll be really angry if we lose by 1 because of my 6-inch putt that I missed on the last. That would really piss me off. But yeah, it was good. It was good, man. 88 points, man. That's not bad. I played really well. I played really well.
How much? Do a tally up. How much money did you win this winter?
Not like a couple of £100. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't 10 grand, dude.
Still pretty good, man.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, yeah.
You've been how many? Okay, how many did you win? How many Saturday comps?
I don't know, like 3, 4. Not. I didn't win many. But then again, those 3 that there was somewhere I won, and there wasn't that many people playing. But then there was like when I say that many people, I don't mean like 4. I mean like there wasn't 100 people playing. There was only 20 people playing. But then there's other Saturdays where there was like 120 people playing. And I might have like come first or second or whatever. I've always been up there. But there's been times where I'm playing golf like Saturday. I'm like, oh, dude, my handicap is definitely like single digits. And then there's other days, like a week ago, we played Hollingwell. And I'm like standing over the ball. And I had a lesson with Rory today. And I was talking to him about it. And I was like, I'm over the ball, like over the tee. And I'm holding the driver. And it feels so unfamiliar to me that I feel like I'm playing left-handed. Like, I'm holding the driver and I'm over the ball and I feel so uncomfortable that I'm scared that if I swing, I'm going to miss. I don't know why, but then the day after, I'm like, fine. Or this is like a spell that goes on for like a week. And then I'm fine again. I don't know, man. It's just really weird. But last week...
I feel like that. I feel like that all the time, dude. Like, I feel like sometimes, I mean, for me, it's not my hands, it's my footwork, right? Like, some days I just know my foot is like unstable and in control and I can clear my hips ahead of my foot.
Yeah.
Some days I just feel like, my feet is like Scotty Scheffler. It's just gonna fly around everywhere. And then I just like, literally, I slice it, hook it, anything but going straight.
I mean, I think that's normal for us anyway. But for me, I'm trying to figure out on how to get over all these mistakes and all these little hurdles. So when it does happen again, I can fix it quick. It doesn't need to take me, like, for example, whenever I have like a bad spell of bad golf, which it happens, like I'm playing really well, like what happened with last time me and you played. So I was playing like incredible golf, and I'm like, at one point, it's all going to come crashing down. There's no way I can keep this up. Me and Chenji go play, literally, we were talking about it the day before. I played the worst golf of my life. I forgot how to hold a golf club. I forgot what shape the ball was. It was just horrible. So last week I played really bad golf twice. So I'm like, okay, here we go. Like I'm mentally prepared. Like it's okay. It happens. It's going to go back down. It's going to come back. I find it again. But then in my mind, I'm thinking I need to figure out a way of how to come back quick from these problems. I can't waste 18 holes or 36 holes or 72 holes and then come back. So on Saturday, I went in to my club comp. So I played really bad golf the Sunday before and the Tuesday before. And then on Saturday, we had this first comp and I knew it was a 4-ball better ball. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, even if I play bad, it doesn't matter because I've got 3 other people to kind of lean on. So I said to the boys, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. It was like a 8 a.m. tea time, which is really early for me. I'm not a morning person. So I said to the boys, I said, guys, I'm going to need you to carry me today. I don't feel like I'm going to play good golf. They were like, yeah, cool, no problem. So we go to the driving range before the round and I'm hitting balls and I'm like half-assing this balls, man. Like I can't be bothered. Part of me like didn't really want to be there. So I'm like, no, it's okay. We're out with the boys. The weather's not too bad. It's okay. It was quite windy. I was like, it's okay. So in my mind, I was thinking, all I'm going to do today, whenever I'm driving the ball, I'm just going to do a 70% swing. Just literally nice, smooth, like, you know, like those Chinese social like influencers that you see on social media with like...
Dude, that's so racist. They're clearly Japanese.
I'm sorry. They could be Japanese. Genuinely, they could be.
Or they could be anybody.
But yeah, those people, I don't know.
What Chenji's cousins.
Yeah, so Chenji's cousins, you see them like on social media and they're like, the way they're swinging a club is just effortless. So I'm like, listen, if I hook a ball, it doesn't matter. If I'm slicing a ball, it doesn't matter. All I'm going to do is just do 70% swings for everything. Or if I need a 7-iron, if I'm 170 away and I need a 7-iron, just get an easy 5-iron, get it down there. As long as it goes straight, nobody cares. So I didn't take it too seriously. And hole by hole, I was like, okay, I'm driving it half decent with 70. Okay, it might be going a little bit right. It might be going a little bit left, but it's okay. I was like, okay, next one, let's try 80. Next one, let's try 85. And then I don't know, it was like a slow pace of golf. And like, you know, before you knew it, I was almost back to my regular self without even realizing by the 8th hole. I was almost back up and I was like, oh, okay, I'm feeling good now. I'm awake. Wind's hitting my face. I feel confident hitting a golf shot now. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm like, I don't know, shot shape on demand or whatever. Just get it down there and just move on. And dude, getting it down there, moving on. I like at one point on the 17th, Bez, the guy that was like writing the scores down, we were talking about the par 3 before, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to count your score, Theo. I'm going to count Jack's. You've already had enough points like on this card." So I was like, "Oh, really? I didn't even know." Because for me, I was just shouting out what I got. I was like, "Yeah, 4, 5, 4, 3." I got like 3 birdies. Dude, I've been racking up the birdies lately as well.
Dude, I mean, how many rounds versus how many birdies?
Oh, the tally's on my phone. The tally's on my phone, and I'm using my phone as a camera. But I'm getting up there. Like last time, it was like 20. It was like 21 rounds with like 9 birdies, and now it's like 25 rounds with like 19 birdies. I've done all right. Past 2 rounds, I've had 3. Last round, I had 3 birdies. Round before, I had 4 birdies, dude. I've never had more than 2 birdies a round. Like 2 birdies a round, it's really good going.
Dude, can't imagine if you were invited for that Rick Shields video now. You would have been like,
first hole, mate, finished. It would be a TikTok clip. How to win £10,000 in 2 minutes. No, but again, birdies mean nothing to me. Like I could have like a 10-foot birdie what do you call it, putt, and I'm over the ball, and then everyone around me like, oh yeah, make sure you concentrate, tap it in, or take your time. In my mind, I don't know how everybody else is. I don't know if it's just me maturing as a golfer. In my mind, I don't want the birdie. I want the tapping. I want the tapping part. Move on. If a birdie comes, happy days. But I'm not looking. I'm not playing for birdies, dude. At this handicap, you need to play for par. You don't need. If the birdie comes, happy days, no problem. But I mean, even the birdies that I'm getting, they're like tapping birdies, dude. It's not like 20-foot birdies. It's not like a 20-foot putt or like a chip in. It's none of that. It's just tapping birdies. Like par threes lately have become so good to me because I'm really like honing down on my, on my yardages. And I don't know, I've been playing decent, man. I've been playing good. I'm looking forward to see how much and if my handicap drops. So it's good. I'm looking forward to.
It's gonna be a good summer season.
I hope so.
You're gonna win maybe like the club championship.
Listen, that's my aim. I want my name on the board at a golf club. I want my name on there. That's my goal for 2024. Whether or not it happens or not, I don't know. Keep in mind, dude, I've got 2 babies on the way, so I don't know if this year is going to be the year of me doing this. I hope it happens, but dude, the babies are arriving like late July, like early August, end of July. That's like peak season for golf in the UK. So I don't know. Whatever happens, I need to do it quick. I need to do it now before the babies arrive because God knows when I'll be playing after the babies arrive. So I don't know, man. We'll see.
You know who recently won a club championship?
Who?
I saw this random news which I found kind of hilarious. Donald Trump.
Oh my God! Yes, I saw this at his own golf club.
Like at the Donald Trump International Golf Club. I'm like, dude, that's like the equivalent of like, Mr. Bamford winning at JCB.
Or it's like equivalent of Kim Jong-un. What is it?
Winning the marathon, winning the Pyongyang marathon. Winning the Pyong. What? Kim Jong-un, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it's almost. I don't know. Obviously, Donald Trump winning his in the club championship.
To be fair, he's a good golfer. He's a good golfer.
It's fine. But with like speaking of like I don't know world leaders, obviously everybody knows this. I found it now. Kim Jong-un scored 11 hole-in-ones in his first ever round of golf, and then he had like 4 eagles and like 3 albatrosses, and it was just like. I don't know how believable that is, man. So it's a bit like that. Like,
of course, it's believable. Everything is believable if you live in North Korea. Man.
It's crazy,
like,
Yeah. So is it like the same where like Donald Trump is like a 4 handicap, but he plays off 10? I don't know. Is it like one of those?
Well,
it's your golf club.
Right
have a word with the club pros. Like, look.
All the videos you see of Donald Trump playing golf is actually quite decent. Yeah.
It's a very what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It's a very unconventional swing.
Yes,
like but he just works. Looks like he's like sweeping the ball, but it works. It works.
And with his age as well, he's hitting it quite nicely for his age. And to be fair, man's been playing golf all of his life. Man's been playing golf, half of his tenure as the president of the United States. Like, he should be playing decent golf, but still kind of makes you think, like, is he blabbing it a little bit? Come on, surely. I think he says he's a 2 handicap or 4 handicap. Like, I mean, dude, how many 70-something-year-olds do you know who are like 2 handicaps? That's like
two is very, very low for a 70-year-old. Very, very, very low. But I've met a lot of old boys that are like 8 handicaps to 10 handicaps. And the reason
that's more believable. That's more believable.
But that's what I'm saying. If Donald Trump, I mean, I don't know what his handicap is, but let's say he's off 5, but he's saying he's off 12, so he's getting like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 extra shots on whatever, then, those shots are going to help you, right? But like these old boys, dude, they don't hit it far, they don't hit it fast, but they hit it straight. So they're not like putting 20,000 steps in like you are, walking 3 fairways on the right to try and like rack up the steps.
Donald Trump's handicap is self-reported, which is 2.8.
That's really low.
0 chance. Like what? From the ladies' tees.
Even then, Even, dude, just
Like-
because you're shooting from the ladies' tees doesn't mean you're gonna save any strokes, dude. Like if you got a slice, you're gonna hit the slice whether you play off the white tees, the black tees, or the red tees. It doesn't make a difference.
True.
So
true.
I don't know. I mean, fair play. Listen, when we get to meet him and when we get to play with him,
One day, of course, easily.
yeah, I mean, I can definitely see you doing that. I can definitely
Trust
see
the
you.
process.
Trust the process. With me, I've got. It's never gonna happen, and that's fine with me, mate. There's so many people above him for me to play with than Donald Trump.
I definitely feel like he's the kind of guy that scores a triple bogey or actually blobs the hole and then says put me down for a bogey.
Yeah, exactly. I can
Right?
genuinely see that. And try and say to him, no, Mr. President, you are you sure you shot a 5 there? Like, hold on.
Bearing in mind,
There was
this is the guy who
3.
yeah, it's fine. I'm bearing in mind this is the guy that made his reputation or name by saying you're fired, right? On his
Exactly.
show, The
So
Apprentice.
it's like, who's gonna come back at him and say, no, actually,
like,
that's a blob. You know, that's
You're
that's an
fired.
8. No,
You're fired.
Nobody's doing that.
Yeah. But apparently, and I was just Googling this, right? He while he was a president, right, serving, he played a round of golf every 4.2 days.
That's fair play. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Fair play.
So that's like what? That's almost like 100 rounds. That's like 80 rounds a year.
That's a
To
lot
be
of golf.
fair, that's a lot of golf.
I
That
mean,
is a lot of golf.
I think I'll definitely beat that this year. But still, I mean, I'm not the
Although-
president. I don't have the most important job in the world, literally. So
Yeah. But
Interesting.
speaking of that much golf, dude, like my membership subs are due.
Oh,
And
yeah?
actually, I feel like this year I can finally maximize it because I can actually go play some golf now that I'm.
So you're
unemployed.
definitely, even though you've left your job or you're leaving your job, you're still gonna join. So does that mean that you're paying?
Yeah, of course.
So you'll pay. Last year, I think, is it the
Unless
job pay?
unless you want to do the.
Oh
honors.
no, I'm good, mate. I've got enough expenses in my life.
I know.
The last thing
You've
I
got two
need
more-
is
you've
paying
got-
for
you've got
Chenji's
two-
membership. And then
It's got-
writing it
you
off on the Rice and Slice, what is it, business account, which doesn't exist.
I mean, it's okay. I'm gonna
expense.
create an account anyway. We're just gonna we're putting a bunch of money in this and then pretend that we're gonna
Yeah.
make any money out of it.
But
Anyway, but yeah, I mean, but because I was thinking where else am I realistically gonna go to, right?
exactly. I mean, there's nowhere else. And no matter, even if you had a different golf club to join, which there are choices, they're still that expensive, if not more expensive.
They're still expensive. I mean, yes, there are cheaper ones, but they're going to be equally as far away. It wouldn't have the nice vibe, that I've already. I mean, I've always felt. I feel like that's the thing, right? Like your first year as a member anywhere, or your first year, or doing anything, it doesn't feel like you're actually part of it. It's the second year that truly kicks in.
I
right?
completely agree with you, completely. But my year at Ashbourne last year, I got
yours is very different.
very lucky. Literally, my first round at Ashbourne, I joined with Harry and Jack. And ever since then, we've been playing golf together. We've been on holiday together. We went to the Ryder Cup together. Jack and Harry both featured on the podcast. So I've been very, very lucky. When I was at Mikulova, I completely agree with you. It was like every week is that nerves of who do I join? First of all, I wasn't good. I was like a 22 handicap. So it's like, I want to join with somebody that's relatively on that level. I don't want to join with anybody that's really good because I don't want to hold them up and then you're getting nervous, you're getting in your head, so, and it's until you meet your group of people that you kind of play with all the time. But yes, normally it's that first year, it's just you spending your time meeting people. And then the second year, you kind of know the pro really well. You know the boys really well. You got your 4-ball or your 8-ball. Now we're at the point now where there's going to be 8 of us playing regularly. So what we're going to do is, every Saturday we're going to book 2 tee times back to back. We're all going to meet in the pro shop for a quick coffee in the morning. We're all going to put our names in the hat, and it's whoever gets drawn out plays in the first group and then plays in the second group. That way, it's all mix and match. So it's not just me, you, Jack, and Harry playing every single week together. But I want you to play with my other friend that you don't normally play with, so you can be friends with that guy. So so we're going to be doing that.
But and then you put some money in and make a side pot, right? So
maybe. I mean, there's loads of things to do. There's
I mean, that's how these roll-ups work, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it'd be good. There's a bunch of old boys that do that same thing at Ashbourne. I didn't know.
Always.
And there was one time where Jack and Harry couldn't play. I didn't know anybody, so I was like, it's fine. I just joined in on this group or whatever. And I joined in and I went to the tee and I was like, where the hell is everybody? And I went to the approach. I was like, I'm playing now. Like, where? I goes, oh no, you need to go to the what do you call it? To the clubhouse. I'm like, okay, I'll go in the clubhouse, and there's like 20 people, like old boys. And I'm like, hi, I'm Theo. I'm supposed to be teeing off at 9:20, and they're like, oh yeah, sit down. Like proper like old boys, ex-captains, previous club captains or whatever. And they were like, yes, come. What's your name, young man? And I'm like, oh yeah, my name's Theo. So they put my name in the hat. And he goes, yes, so you'll be playing with Ron and Nigel and, Steve. And I'm like, okay, cool. Nice to meet you, boys. But it is what it is, mate. You get to meet people. I won that day. It was actually the captain's day. I won like 2 bottles of wine or 2 or 3 bottles of wine. And me being me, I went and I gave them to my playing partners, like the old boys. Like, here you go, Nigel, mate. Take that home to the wife. Make a stew with this wine.
I actually remember you saying this.
Yeah. So, just going to get in the good books with these boys because it's nice. The reason why we're staying at Ashbourne is not because the golf course is good. The golf course is not very good. The layout is brilliant. The greens need a lot of work. But we've met a bunch of people and we've got like a good group of people around us. Like the head pro is really nice. The boys are really nice. The kitchen's always really nice. So you feel welcome when you go to the golf club. So, it's nice. So hopefully the greens get a bit better and then we're good to go. And even like Jack and Harry were saying, like, we just feel comfortable here, man. Like we know everybody. It's nice when you go and you're like, oh, morning, Theo. You're right. I'm like, oh, yeah. How's it going? It's just a nice feeling, man. I don't know. It's nice.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how membership is, supposed to really be working, right?
That's it, man.
But dude, at Moore Park, I feel really excited for this season because they've got new irrigation systems in place, right? So it's going to be like a lot more pure, the greens and the fairways. And then yesterday was already like the course has been dried out pretty much. And then I even made the like a risky choice of wearing my summer shoes.
Oh no, I haven't done that yet. I have
done, and it was actually great. Didn't ruin them. They're still white for now. But yeah, course looks great. Again.
I mean, your course is it's nice and it's really nice, and the greens are rapid. With us, dude, if you came and played at Ashbourne Greens, you're gonna walk on them, and especially you because of you've been getting used to Moore Park Greens, and then you come to Ashbourne, you're gonna feel like it's like you're playing like the greens are like a cow field. Like it's just nowhere near Moore Park. It's crazy. So, I mean, for us, we're so used to them that we go to like a half decent golf course and we're like, oh my God, these greens are rapid. We went to Portugal and like we're talking after the round, we finished and the greens for us, they were rapid. We couldn't figure them out. We finished and we were at the bar drinking and having some food. We got friendly with these these Swedish guys. And we were like, oh my God, what about those greens? And they were like, yeah, we also thought they were really slow. And we were like, what? What, you thought they were slow? Goes, oh my God, they were so slow. And that just goes to show like the levels that there are. Like we were like, oh, they're so fast. They were like, fast? Mate, that's the slowest greens we've ever played in our lives. And I was like, bloody hell, mate, I don't want to play at your greens. Back in Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it is Sweden, right? They probably play on ice or something like that.
I don't know, obviously. Jesus Christ. Oh,
what do you think they're in Portugal, mate? Because
I don't know, man. They were like, yeah, what about those greens, eh? Really fast. We're like, no, they were really, really slow. All right, yes, thanks for that. Happy days.
Exactly.
Guess where I'm going this weekend? I'll give you one guess.
Hollingwell.
No. You lost. It's Easter weekend in the UK. Guess where I'm going? 2 days.
Cyprus.
I am going to St. Andrews.
No, you're joking.
Again.
No way.
I'm going to St. Andrews. So we've been planning this for the past week or so. Me and Stell, you know what me and Stell are like. We're like, okay, let's look, we've got 2 days off because our business is closed on Mondays. Easter Monday. So we're like, a year ago, we went thrashing cliffs in Bulgaria. We're like, look, let's keep it local because Christiana's pregnant. You never know, just in case. Let's go somewhere local. So straight away, I'm like, please, let's go St. Andrews. So Jack was supposed to come, but he's not coming now. He's got other plans. So me and Stell were like, Lude, let's go. Stell was like, okay, cool, let's go. And then he went to tell his wife, and his wife is like, no, you're not going to St. Andrews. Let's all do something together as a family. So he called me and he was like, dude, we can go St Andrews, but that means we have to take the wives and his kids, 2 kids. And in my mind, I'm like, that's the last thing I want to do, man. Like going to St Andrews, going with the wives and the kids, and it's just like it's more about them than it is about you. And selfishly, if I'm going to go to my favorite place in the whole wide world, last thing I want to do is worry about the wives and the kids. I know it's selfish. I know how it sounds, but it's like we go to St Andrews. I want to go into a pro shop and just walk around for an hour. I want to go to like the I don't know, the pubs and and just walk on the 18th green at St Andrews Old Course and do all of my bits that I want to do to enjoy St Andrews. But now I can't do all those things because my wife is with me. Even though she's fine and she should be fine with me doing all these things, again, it's like I feel bad because I know how uninterested she is, and Stell's wife and his kids, about golf. It's almost like, why? So I'm like, oh, I don't know. So then I'm like, I don't know what I'll do, because his wife was like really wanted to go. And I'm like, first of all, why do you really want to go to St Andrews? Like that bad? Second of all, if I mention St Andrews to Christiana, she won't want to go. So the plan was for me to say to Christiana, hey, do you want to go to St Andrews with me, Stell's wife and the kids? And she'll be like, why would I want to go to St Andrews for? Dude, I tell her straight away. She was like, yeah, that could be fun. And I'm like, fuck. Here we go. But then the more I thought about it, because she was a little bit excited, I was like, okay, because I'm feeding off her excitement. So I'm like, okay. So the plan is for the 2 days that we're leaving Saturday night. And then we got Sunday all day, Monday all day, and then we come back Monday afternoon. We're going to drive back Monday afternoon. I said to Christiana, okay, I'm going to take you to my favorite place in the whole wide world, St Andrews. I'm going to take you. I know you don't care, but I'm going to share with you my joy, and I'm going to show you why this place is so special to me. I know you know nothing about golf. I know you don't care about anything, but I'm going to take you to the Spoken Bridge. I'm going to show you the old course. I'm going to show you the first tee, 18th green, the pro shop, the charity shops, the pubs. I'm going to show you everything. So that way you can at least just sort of understand why I love this place. She's like, I can't wait.
And this is the toilet where we try to stalk the championship golfer of the year of 2022.
Our hotel is actually, do you know where we're staying? We're staying at an apartment that's on the road where we parked.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
and this is where we had the cheapest like game week parking in history.
Yeah, so we stay in there, and in the garden, dude, they've got a garden. There's a putting green in the garden. So I'm like, oh, wicked.
Yeah,
so the plan is we're going to get there, obviously Saturday night. Saturday doesn't count. Sunday morning, wake up, get breakfast. I'm going to book a tea time to the Himalayas. Do you know what the Himalayas is?
Himalayas? No.
It's an 18-hole putting green. And it's all like, the undulations are crazy like the Himalayas.
Okay.
It's at the St Andrews Ladies Golf Club, it is. And it's basically just off the first tee of the new course. So it's in between the old course and the new course. This is like massive putting area. And it's like very hilly and very steep, like a putting green. And you can go with like the kids and the family. And I wanted to do it last time. And obviously we didn't have time because of we were trying to play on the old course. And we spent all our time in the queue, so we didn't have time to play the Himalayas. So I'm like, oh, dude, we've got the kids, we've got the wives, they can join in, we can all do it. It was like wicked. So on Sunday, we're gonna spend all day at St Andrews, have a drink, have some food. We were gonna take Tiger with us, but the hotel that we're staying at doesn't allow pets, and that was the only hotel available because I booked it so last minute. So it is what it is. But so Tiger's not coming. It would have been nice to kind of get Tiger to walk on like the old course, man. How sick would that be? Oh, that would have been nice. Next time.
Dude, how many dogs walking in that on a Sunday in St Andrews? No, I know. How many of them? No. How many of them do you reckon have the name Tiger?
That is such a good question. That is such a good question.
If you need to, if you need to go in there and just interview people who've got dogs and ask them, there must be a reason why you're walking your dog on on a Sunday.
That's pretty smart, I might look into that. That's really.
And
good.
then you do a compilation of how many dogs in
What's
St
the dog's
Andrews
name?
Old Course.
Or not only that, or how many dog names are golf related?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Rory,
pretty smart.
Tiger,
Morris from Old Tom Morris.
Also, yeah, Morris, exactly.
Morris,
Tom,
that could be a dog
you
name.
know, Arnold. I mean, that's a,
Arnold.
you know, that could
Arnold, I think
definitely
it's a good name
Arnold,
for a dog. That's
right?
Oh, mate, that's crazy. I might do that.
Hogan, you know,
Hogan.
like.
Oh, mate, that's a good idea. I might do that. I might do that. The best
Hilarious.
bit.
Can you imagine though? That's hilarious.
I reckon that there'll be a couple where they're like golf related. But wow. So Sunday, we're gonna just walk the course. Well, not walk the whole course, but spend time on the golf course. Take her to like the pro shop. I want to go to the new course pro shop because last time I didn't get to visit, and it's massive. It's such a big pro shop. Mate, me and pro shops, mate, like any golf fan, you love her. You got to go. But Monday, old course in reverse.
No way. Did you get it?
No, but we're hoping to get it. So on Monday, we're playing the old course in reverse. Well, no, sorry. The old course is being played in reverse on the Friday before, Good Friday, and on Easter Monday. Right, I didn't know this, so I called up St Andrews Links the other day, and I'm like, hey, just trying to get some information, not about the old course, because to be honest with you, mate, I don't even want to play the old course. I want to earn my way to the old course. I want to play every other course at St Andrews, then play the old course. So I'm trying to so we're probably going to play the Castle course, but I will enter the ballot and whatever for the old course for the Monday. So I was talking to the guy, and he goes, yeah. Monday, the courses, like all courses are open, and the old course is being played in reverse, and there's a few tee times available. And I'm like, okay, how do I sign up? And he goes, yeah, you need to enter these competitions. You need to enter the ballot on the Saturday, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, cool. Chances of me playing the old course old course anyway, slim. Playing it in reverse, like one time a year, there's not going to happen, dude. And I kind of hope it doesn't happen because I don't deserve to play the old course in reverse just yet.
Dude, don't say that. Sometimes, the things that happen are the things you least expect in life.
Listen, if it happens, happy days. I'm not going to turn it down. But
if it happens, you're going to come middle, aren't you?
Oh, yes, 100%, mate. Jesus, imagine that.
Bro.
But yeah, so I'll let you know what happens next week. Next episode.
You already just came middle. You already came in a little bit just thinking.
I'm not getting my hopes up. I kind of hope I don't get to play the old course, let alone old course in reverse. Plan is, I think we're going to play the Castle course this time because it's got like nice views and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit different than the other Linksy courses. But I'll let you know this time next week. So guys, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Chenji. And we will see you again this time next week. Take care.